Hey everyone.
What's up, y'all?
Welcome back to our channel,
Totally Tates.
I'm Crystal.
And I'm Joshua, you guys. And for those of you who are new to our channel, welcome to our channel where we talk about all things Totally Tates, you guys. If this is your first time, go ahead and subscribe to our channel, you guys.
Right
so
now.
You can be in tune, so you can be here. So when we post our videos, you can get notified when you hit that notification bell right there, you guys.
Yes, so we are talking about our long distance relationship. A
Yes,
little bit.
y'all.
We just talking a little bit about it. It started within a month and a half-ish of us being together. But even still, we started off with distance between us from the very beginning of the relationship. So then 1.5 months later, he moved and just left me hanging.
Yeah, I did leave
Broke
her
my
hanging,
heart.
you guys. But I mean, I can definitely say it ain't I left her hanging like that.
It wasn't.
I mean,
like
I really
that.
didn't have a choice, you guys. We met in Los Angeles, California. So, man, I can just remember it like the day before that I was moving to me and Crystal literally had the best time of our relationship, the best time of our life during that time, you guys. Because my sisters and my brothers that was going to that school, they had to check out of school, you know, sign out and all of that. Go say their goodbyes. So the great thing about that, I was able to go see Crystal at school, and it was like the best time.
It was crazy, man. I was like, hey, can I go to the restroom? Talking to my teacher. He's like, and I took like the whole period.
Yeah, she didn't go to the restroom, man. Me and her, we saw each other. We spent some time with each other. We got our hugs.
We got to hold hands as if we actually went to school together.
Yeah,
like,
we
hold
really
hands
did.
throughout the school.
We
It was
walked
pretty
around the
cute.
school like she ditching class at this point, you guys.
Yeah, I literally missed the whole period. Like,
Yeah,
I came back at the end of period. Everybody's looking at me like, I'm like,
And she was like the happiest girl in the world, you guys. It was so fun
it
though.
was
Like
crazy.
that
was so fun.
Like I could just remember one of the best things that I love. Like we made it all the way up to the stairs. It was just so sad, but it just felt so great just to be able to hug her as long as I did, and like that really just set the tone. Like that set the tone for our long distance relationship. I'm just being honest. Like it set the tone for it, because when I left, like we were talking about me leaving, and I didn't really know how long I was going to be gone. Like I just knew that I was going 2,000 miles away from my girl, right?
2,000 miles.
And over the phone, you know, when I was driving, because we drove, my family, we didn't take a flight, and me and Crystal, we like talked like the whole entire time.
Talked and cried. And
Yeah, we talked and cried a lot.
It took about 2 days or so to get
Yeah,
here.
it took me 2 days to get here.
Yeah, so like we just spend time on the phone talking, crying, laughing, talking, crying, laughing, like just a whole cycle. So yeah, like you said, that definitely did set the tone for that long period, Lord. But we got to see each other one more time after.
Yeah, we
remember?
did get to see each other. But you guys, like, as far as, all right, in that moment, like, we had a choice in that moment. When I left, we did have a choice. And we knew, like, hey, we got to make a decision, like, what we want to do. And I was like, you know what? We going to choose to stay together. Like, we gonna do this, you know, whatever. We didn't even really know, you know, what all it was going to take for us to continue to have a relationship. But we were just like, man, you know what? Hey, I love you, Crystal. And Crystal was like, she loved me. So we was like, we just going to do this long distance.
So to recap our long distance relationship, I would say the beginning was the easiest part of it.
Yeah, the beginning of it was
really
it was easy because we had like that mad love for each other.
Yeah, that's when we were like, oh yeah, like we can still talk every day and
Yeah.
and the butterflies and everything was still there. But then I would say the middles where it got a little bit harder because we got to high school and he was in a new state, I was in a new state, and it was just like different. It was just different. We had just different challenges. We had different things, I would say, that was presented.
No, yeah, like for real. But like not even only that, like with us being so young and with me being so young, sometimes like I didn't have a phone, but like I did find time. Like I knew her number, and like what I did, I'll be calling her off of other people's phones. My brother's phone, hey bro, let me use your phone. And so like in the beginning, that's kind of how we like kept up with being able to communicate with one another.
But during the middle, I feel like that's when it got a little harder, just because we were growing older.
Yep.
And I'm getting older, I'm a young lady, and I'm just trying to find out what that entails and what that like really looks like and stuff. And I just feel like in that middle, it was kind of tough because I feel like I was missing out but then I knew that I knew what I loved and who I loved at that time. So I feel like that was why it was a little bit difficult and challenging on my end. And then for the ending, I feel like, oh Lord, I feel like it was even harder because I was at the older stage. I was like 17, 18.
Yeah, like you, that young grown woman.
Yeah.
And I can just talk about kind of a little bit, like for me, it was hard, but like I was just like this disciplined dude. One thing that really even helped me, I played football, and like my focus was just like football and Crystal. Like I ain't even worried about, I'm not worried about, well, and also I spent a whole lot of time in church as well. For me, it was just church, football, Crystal, church, football, Crystal. Like,
yeah, and then see, for me, it was like I had friends and we were hanging out and we was having some fun outside of school. It was that and then talking to Joshua. So those was my two things. I didn't really have like any sport or anything that I was aspiring to be or do.
But the whole time of our long distance relationship, it was times that we did break up, you guys. But it wasn't for a long period of time. Like especially like from like, I'll say from middle school to all the way up until her senior year in high school. Like when we broke up, it was might be because, hey, you know, I don't think this is working out. And then we be like, yeah, let's just, you know, hey, we'll just see if it works, and then we'll stop talking to each other. But then we started back like after a month or
it's like we could just never be friends, or we did try to talk back to each other.
Yeah, because we did go through a phase, you guys, where we was like, let's just be friends. We did go through that phase. We were like, let's just be friends.
I love you, and it's like,
and then we just
friends?
get right back together.
Yeah, so that's how that went. And so, you want to say it now? How long we've been in long distance?
That was freaking 5 years.
5.
So we literally
all of high school.
Yeah, it was literally all of high school and 1 year for me in middle school, you guys.
Yeah.
To where like this long distance relationship thing that we had, it was just like literally, it was just like that. I think that looked kind of cool. Tell me what y'all think about my little about my little up and down.
Little moves.
Yeah. Bro, I can't dance.
Oh no! Stop it.
Hey, one thing y'all don't know about me, I cannot dance. So don't judge me, because I already know, hey.
It's alright, I can't dance either though.
Yeah,
so
she can't dance
match made in
either.
heaven.
But we went through all those ups and downs in our long distance relationship, you guys. But at the end, y'all, we reconnected, and we'll make another video about that.
Yeah, so overall, guys, looking back at our relationship long distance, it was like wild.
Yeah, it was
wild. But I mean, hey, roller coasters are wild, so.
Yeah, roller coasters.
But you always,
sideways,
you always make it through.
Twists and turns, you guys. But we made it through the end. Y'all, now we're gonna jump into our little next part, just quick. Like for those of you who made it this far and y'all interested in getting in long distance relationship, you know, here's just a little few tips that we can give you guys.
One tip I would say is to communicate always.
Yeah, that's like
that's for everything.
That's like the number one thing.
Yeah.
If you don't communicate, it ain't even a relationship anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you guys have to communicate.
But yeah, you gotta communicate. You have to communicate, because that's the thing that's gonna bring y'all through. Yeah, you gotta communicate.
Keep it like that.
Yeah, I'll say on the phone, you know, talking, but also you gotta see each other. You know, make sure you take the time. If you like, literally, if you can visit each other, you gotta take time to go visit each other. Like at least every quarter, or every 2 months or something. You know, that'll be very beneficial. Just having that time to actually, you know, touch each other.
Yeah.
Not in that kind of way, you guys.
If y'all ain't married.
Yeah, if y'all ain't married, because people do be in long distance relationships married.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll just say take that time to spend time with each other and see each other, to go have fun and just be there to really just talk person.
Yeah, face to face.
Like being in person is really, really good. Number 1 is communication. Next thing is just make sure that you know, spend that time with each other. Number 3 thing is just really understand that it's gonna come to a point that y'all gonna be back together.
Yeah, especially
you have to keep that in mind. You have, like, because I know you not knowing how long it's gonna be, or even knowing how long it's going to be, them days, it gets long. So what I can just definitely say is just like, just have that goal in mind. Like, hey, we're going to be together one day. You know, keep that in your mind. You got to have faith, and you got to just have faith, and you got to endure.
Yeah, so another thing is to make sure that you guys don't have any negative people like speaking against your relationship to you in your or
you
in
gotta
your
be
business.
around the right people.
Yeah,
you gotta have the right people around you.
Make sure that people are speaking into you guys like uplifting you guys and even praying for y'all relationships, stuff, have those type of people in your corner rather than negative talkers.
Yeah, because as like everybody know, you know what I'm saying? Like, bad company corrupts good behavior, you guys. You don't need to be around people who all out here, you know, not being faithful to their partners. You don't want to be around people who down talk you being in a long distance relationship. People that's against what you got going. You need to separate yourself from those people because it's not going to help you to have a successful long distance relationship. Because we can go into a lot of details saying, even talk about like the mistakes that we made and things that we wish we would have done. But yeah, just take those tips, you guys.
Take those tips.
Y'all want to be in a long distance relationship.
No, not want to, but if life permits.
Yeah, if y'all in a long distance relationship, if y'all gonna be, if whatever.
If you have to
be. Just take some of those tips, you guys.
Those tips with you all, and we hope you enjoyed this video, got something out of it. Leave us a comment down below if you made it this far, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Mommy gotta take care of little one right here, you guys.
All right,
peace out. The whole time. Ooh, bless you. Bless you.
Bless you.